have children's story. Happy Sabbath, guys. So I got a video from my wife, and I really felt like, in the video, it's like, oh, I got the story from my dad, and, you know, it was too much to type, so I'm just going to share it. Well, I got that video from my wife. Somebody shared it with her, so I wanted to share it in church. It's a pretty cool story. So if you look at this tennis ball, right, and if it's in my hands, this tennis ball is worth, maybe, $1? But if it's in Serena Williams' hand, it's worth millions, right? You see this bat, right? It's a little bat, but let's just pretend it's a big baseball bat, all right? If it was in Babe Ruth's hands, this bat would be millions. In my hands, it's worth $20, like I bought it in Chicago for my son, right? So it all depends on whose hands it's in. All right, this baseball in my hand, it could be free because I could catch a foul ball in a game. But if it's Mariano Soriano, a big Major League Baseball player, that's going to be worth millions, right? Same thing with this golf club. In my hands, I could pick it up in a, let's say, garage sale, $20. But in Tiger Woods' hands, it's worth millions. So think about it. If I have a stick in my hand, I could probably fend away an animal, use it as a walking stick. But if it's in Moses' hands, it parts the Red Sea. Right? It depends on whose hands it's in. Right? If I have a slingshot in my hand, it's just a kid's toy. But if it's in King David's hands, he slays a Goliath, right? It depends on whose hands it's in, right? If there's 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread, it'll probably fill me up for dinner with bread left over. But if it's in Jesus' hands, it feeds thousands, right? If there's nails in my hand, I could probably build you, a little birdhouse, maybe a deck. But in Jesus' hands, it's salvation. All right? And when you have all these worries, cares, troubles, hey, EJ. When you have all those worries, cares, and troubles, and when it's in your hands, it's worries, cares, and troubles. But when it's in Jesus' hands, in God's hands, He's going to handle it. So I just wanted to remind you guys, whatever we're going through, it all depends on whose hands it is. Don't leave it in yours and leave it in Christ.